Hi there, welcome to the channel. In this video, we're going to explore some of the strangest vehicle experiments ever built. From Germany's spiked metal giants of the 1930s to America's balloon-like Rologon tires inspired by sealskin bags. Let's get started. And don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss our videos on amazing, and sometimes bizarre, inventions. When we think of a company specializing in the production of measuring devices, the last thing we'd expect is for it to suddenly create enormous military trucks. But that's exactly what happened with the German company Lauster, based in Stuttgart, which in the 1930s became known for its unusual experiments with heavy-duty machinery. One of the most curious examples was a prototype called the LW5, a modular vehicle designed to tow armored units weighing more than 50 tons in difficult conditions. Lauster used this machine as a testbed for strange ideas. Instead of tracks, the engineers fitted it with gigantic spiked metal wheels, meant to improve traction over rough terrain. Its size was also remarkable, nearly 12.5 meters long and 3 meters tall. Despite a maximum speed of only 30 kilometers per h, the LW5 went through extensive testing. At one point, they even attached a shovel to it for trench digging trials. But it never advanced beyond the prototype stage. Military officials deemed it too slow and cumbersome to be of real use. Still, the knowledge gained wasn't wasted. From these experiments came a new traction system known as the Lauster Axe, literally Lauster Axle. It was tested after the war on a prototype built in 1969 called the FML. This vehicle looked much more conventional but had a quirky detail. It had no doors, and the crew entered through a hatch on the roof. Powered by a V8 diesel engine that acted as a generator, the truck ran on a diesel-electric system with 4 electric motors, one for each wheel. Like the earlier version from the 1930s, it was articulated for maneuverability. And its most unusual feature? Massive metal cylinders that could be hydraulically lowered to replace the wheels when tackling rough terrain. Once again, however, the military dismissed the design as too complex and expensive. Unlike the Lauster prototypes, another invention from the same era took a very different path. In 1951, American inventor William Albee created the Rologon tire, inspired by the way Alaskan fishermen moved boats ashore using inflated sealskin bags. These enormous low-pressure tires spread the weight of the vehicle across a large surface, making them ideal for tundra, snow, or swampy ground. The best-known examples came from Catco vehicles, built for operations on Alaska's North Slope. Fitted with Rologon tires more than a meter in diameter, they looked like giant airbags on wheels. Inflated to only 3.5 psi, they barely pressed into the ground at all. In fact, early demonstrations showed heavy trucks rolling over people without causing injury. Despite their soft appearance, these vehicles could carry up to 30 tons of cargo at speeds of around 30 kilometers per h. Perfect for transporting fuel and equipment across frozen tundra, loose sand, or muddy swamps. Only a handful of Catco units were ever built, but they served for decades in extreme Arctic conditions before being replaced by updated models. Today, Rologon technology lives on, with companies around the world producing their own specialized vehicles equipped with low-compaction tires. So while Lauster's giant metal wheels ended up as museum pieces, Albee's simple sealskin-inspired idea became a lasting innovation. The Rologon not only helped open up the Arctic, but also proved that sometimes the simplest inspirations can achieve more than the most complex military prototypes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell, and join us for more incredible invention stories next time.